YouTube? Capo here, and welcome to the very first week of the Red League as we're doing a little team builder video for the main Manaphy's, coached by Ace. The team that we are prepping for is Latios, Hoopa, Jolteon, Barbaracle, Crobat, Gallade, Florges, Poliwrath, Goodra, Manaphy, and Rapidash. So it's quite a powerful team, and as you can tell, it's a very offensively very special offensive team, so I have to really prep for that. His main physical attackers are the likes of Poliwrath, Gallade, Crobat, Barbaracle, and Rapidash, but I felt like I really had a good core just to deal with that. The things that I'm really scared of is his Mega Latios. That thing can do some incredible damage, plus it can be ran as a physical variant. It's not a wimp in that stage either. The Manaphy is a big threat too, just because if it gets a tail glow up, then I'm going to be in an awkward situation, and that's pretty much it. Those are the main concerns in my team that I'm just watching out for and that I really kept in mind. So let's get into the team builder. As you can see, we're just going to jump right into Latias, the La Capitina. Choice Spec, Levitate, Thunderbolt, Draco Meteor, Psycho Shock, and Healing Wish. The reasoning for Thunderbolt is just to keep Poliwrath, Crobat, Barbaracle, and Manaphy just all in check. Draco Meteor pretty much destroys anything that isn't Florges. Nothing appreciates a Draco Meteor. I think everything is like a 2-hit KO range. We got Psyshock just to hit the Poliwrath and Gallade in the physical side. Crobat doesn't appreciate it either. Jolteon doesn't appreciate it. Not a lot of things appreciate a Choice Spec. Any attack pretty much, and then we've got Healing Wish just in case Skull Crusher goes a bit low or Raven Romano goes a bit low. And as you can tell, it's just a pretty much basic spread. I put on Timid just in case I could, pretty much it's a 50-50 on who wins the speed tie with Latios and Latias. That's if it is Timid and fully invested in speed. Next up, we got Lemonade, the Sylveon with Leftovers, Pixelate, Wish, Heal Bell, Hyper Voice, and Calm Mind. If it comes to terms of Goodra versus Sylveon, Sylveon wins that battle, even if it's Assault Vested and has Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave. It is a 3-hit KO with the investment that I have, and if I keep on going with the Calm Minds, it's just going to get more and more. Sylveon's actually one of the few Pokemon that can take a +3 Scald or Surf or anything like that. And it pretty much walls Florges, it walls it walls Jolteon completely, it walls Hoopa to a certain degree, and it walls Latios too, the special kind. So pretty much it's my premium special wall, and it can dish out some Hyper Voices, do some decent damage on Poliwrath, Goodra, Gallade, Latios, and things like that. Next up, we have Skull Crusher, our Mega Aggron. And this one is a bit of an interesting set, sort of. We've got Thunder Wave, Avalanche, Heavy Slam, Stealth Rock, and we put it on the special defensive side just because I found that when I ran it in a special or a defensive set, pretty much it didn't really make much of a difference in terms like Rapidash, in terms of Poliwrath, Gallade, Crobat, Barbaracle. Everything is pretty much like a 3-hit KO, and by then I can Thunder Wave. If I can get enough Thunder Waves on everything, he's going to be force bringing Florges, and every time I see that opportunity, I'm just going to go right into Mega Aggron. Heavy Slam pretty much 1-hit KOs a defensive Florges, and Avalanche pretty much 2-hit KOs the Latios, or it's pretty close to 1-hit KO. Crobat's 1-hit KO. Goodra's 1-hit KO. Manaphy is the only thing that I don't want this thing to get stuck in. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna have to go for Thunder Wave and keep on going for that, just because I want to make sure that thing is paralyzed. Next up, we have Sir Hamlock, aka the Jellicent, with Colbert Berry, Recover, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, and Angie Ball, just in case something has knockoff or Dark Pulse or something like that, and I can get the Will-O-Wisp off. That being like the likes of Gallade, that'd be pretty nice. Shadow Ball pretty much hits Gallade really hard. Energy Ball hits Barbaracle and Poliwrath decently well, and it's pretty good on against the Crobat too. Crobat is just going to be going for the Brave Birds or Cross Poisons, and it's not gonna do a lot with the Recover. So there's that. And next up, we have my check to the Hoopa. Hoopa can be potentially really dangerous because of its stat distribution and just the typing itself. As you can tell, this is the Assault Vest Sniper knockoff Poison Jab Pursuit Night Slash set with 140 in speed, 108 in HP, 252 in attack. The reason I put 140 on speed for this is just to outspeed the Gallade by a couple points, and I do believe it also outspeeds the Gudra because they share a base speed of 80 on both. And pretty much this thing can take a hit from Hoopa. If it's a Focus Blast, it'll take the hit. Then I can pursue trap it. If it stays in, that's totally fine. If it doesn't, it's still a one-hit KO. So pretty much it guarantees the KO. With the Sniper and Night Slash, if I do get the crit, it's pretty much a really high chance for that thing to just go down. Just like that, just because of Sniper. And pretty much this thing also checks Florges 2 at the same time. So we've got our checks for a majority of his team, plus we've got switch-ins. Next up we have Raven Morano, the Choice Scarf Mamoswine with Thick Fat, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, and Knockoff. Just in case the Latios is the Dragon Dance set, I can go for Ice Shard and I can perhaps take it down with a bit of HP that it has. I do believe the Choice Scarf Mamoswine is meant to outspeed at max speed Timid, Crobat, and Jolteon. I do believe they reach a speed of 200 or something like that, and that means I can just fire off an Icicle Crash, take it down, and call it a day. As you can tell, I still got to set my levels to level 50. I haven't done that yet, but pretty much this is the team we're going to be bringing against for week 1. My plan is pretty much just to keep on applying pressure. If Manaphy comes in, I'm going to go into either Skull or Sir Hammerlock or La Capitina. La Capitina pretty much one-hit KOs Manaphy, so that's not going to happen. Skull Crusher is there just to set up rocks. If I can get rocks up, that means a lot of things go down in one hit to La Capitina's Draco Meter. As long as it hits, something's going to go down that's not named Florges or Assault Vested, so there's that. If Polyrath and those things come in, the physical offensive mons, I've got Aggron here just to take those hits. Sylveon also takes the hits really well, and Sir Hammerlock is actually in there just because if they want to go for it, they'll think twice about going for a fighting move. If it goes for knockoff, then that's totally fine. That is totally fine by me. Raymond pretty much hits everything on his team with a decent amount of oomph to it. Latios, Jolteon, Barbarical, Crobat, Gallade pretty much doesn't appreciate anything. Gudra doesn't want to take a hit. Rapidash doesn't want to take a hit. Hoopa doesn't want to take a hit. A lot of things don't want to take hits from Raven Morano just because of its incredible typing. In terms of switch-ins, I pretty much just have either eliminated La Capitina, Sir Hammerlock, and Skull Crusher to take the hits. Dora the XP and Raven Morano are pretty much my specific checks to like Hoopa and Florges and things like that, but hopefully you guys enjoy this short team builder. I've been trying to keep it short just because I'm pretty lousy in team building as itself in terms of explaining what I'm going to do, but I hope you guys enjoy this. Be sure to smash that like button, be sure to sub up, and we're just going to get going and wish us luck for our very first week in the RED League. And this is Cap signing off.